Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Tisha Tips. Today we are back with one of my favorite type of videos, which is the money quiz. Take the money quiz, take the money quiz. Okay, you guys know I love discussing finances and trying to help people and learning about finances while helping myself. So I am back with 8 more questions. As before, I'll take a 10-minute break. 10-second break in between each question. Give you some time to think about it. If you need more time, just pause. And then I'll give you the answer. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to jump right in it. Grab a friend and let go. Okay, first question. What is the difference between the debt snowball and the debt avalanche? Go. Time's up. Okay, so you have the debt snowball, which is when you line up your debt from smallest to largest, and then you start paying it from smallest to largest. And then you have the debt avalanche, which you line your debt up from largest to smallest, and then you start paying it in that order. I know a lot of professionals recommend the debt snowball because it's just uh, easier to see progress. Doing the debt avalanche, if you start with your student loan and it's $90,000, it's going to take so long to see some progress that you could, more than likely just quit or give up on it. But if you start with this $1,200 Macy's card, you hit it, knock it out 2 or 3 months, and then you feel good, you see the progress, and it just gives you the energy to keep going. So, the debt snowball is the more recommended one. Okay, question number 2. True or false? Keeping a credit card balance helps build your credit score. True or false? Go. Time's up. Okay, it's false. It does not help to build your credit score. I know I've heard that from a lot of people, and I just simply ask how. When they say, "Oh, you got to hold on to a balance; it'll help you," I say, "How?" And then it's like crickets. So I don't really understand how that helps you, because keeping a balance is credit utilization. So it looks like you're using the credit card too much. And when a creditor sees that you have to rely on your credit card every month for your day-to-day activities, you kind of look like a risk. Plus, keeping a balance from month to month, you pay interest. So no, I don't see me winning in that equation at all. So yeah, therefore I recommend paying off the balance of the credit card in full every month. When I used to teach financial peace, I would tell the class, if you can't set that credit card up on an automatic payment to make sure it goes to zero at the end of each month, you don't need that credit card. So you tweak that however you need to, but think about it. It's just not a good thing to do. It's to keep a balance. So false. Question number 3. When you are purchasing real estate, you may come across the term PITI. What does this stand for? Go. Time's up. Okay, PITI, principal, interest, taxes, insurance. We know the principal is the amount we borrow. The interest is what you pay for borrowing that money. Taxes, of course, just come with, land and everything else. And then insurance, homeowners insurance. I'm pretty sure you could probably try to deny it. However, the person that's lending you the money will probably require it. So just like car insurance, things of that nature. It's necessary. So this is just a good thing to know. Like when you start to purchase real estate and things of that nature, you see those letters, PITI, and it'll just help you know what it means. Okay? All right. Next question. It's a two-part question. Okay? What is an asset and what is a liability? Go. Time's up. Okay. And said it's something you own, and the liability is something you owe. Okay. Question number 5. Is your home, now take into consideration you are a homeowner. You went and purchased a home, you have a mortgage, you're paying it every month, you are a homeowner. Okay. Is your home an asset or is it a liability? Go. Time's up. Okay, so this is a very debatable question. You have some people who feel like until the home is paid in full, it is a liability. That's it. You have some people who feel like the home itself is a liability. No, the home itself is an asset, but the mortgage payment is a liability. So I can see both ways, but me personally, I look at it as the home is a liability until I own it. So I understand how you could see it as an asset. I understand how you could see it as a total liability. But for me, it's an question number 6. Is gross before tax or after tax? When someone asks, what is your gross income? Is that before tax or is that after tax? Go. Time's up. Okay. Gross is definitely before any taxes and any deductions. Okay. So when you start to fill out your loan documents for a home and things of that nature, gross is before taxes, before deductions. Okay? Number 7. Now, this one might require a calculator if you want to really get into it. Other than that, a simple guess would be fine. Okay. If you take out a loan for $20,000 with the annual rate of 20%, and you don't make any payments for 4 years, how much will you owe in 4 years? A, over 40K, B, 27K, C, 40K, D, less than 20K. Go. Time's up. Okay. The answer is A, over 40K. in all actuality, the total will be $41,472. Interest can be the devil. Okay? It's like the worst thing when you owe it. Now, when you're receiving it, great, amazing. But when you have to pay interest, the best thing for you to do is pay whatever you have borrowed off as quickly as possible. Just pay it off. Okay, last question. Again, thinking caps. Okay. I have been offered the opportunity to put money in a 401k at my job. The 401k will earn 10% a year. Okay? Now, I've worked from age 18 to age 58, so 40 years. What is the least amount of money you think I can contribute to this 401k retirement fund and still become a millionaire? A, 300 per month. B, 200 every 2 weeks. C, 95 every 2 weeks. D, 85 per month. Go. Time's up. Okay. I really like this question. The answer is C. $95 every 2 weeks. When I tell people that, they look at me like I am crazy. Like I could be a millionaire with $95 every 2 weeks. Yes. No gimmicks, no jokes. Just simply yes. If your job offers a 401k and you get in it, look at the funds. If you simply find a fund that mimics the S&P 500, it sounds complicated, but very easy to do. Very easy to do. And you put $95 in there every 2 weeks. Okay, so I say that because the S&P 500 has a record of getting at least like 10% for the last 80, 90 years, right? So it's plenty of other things that outperform that all the time. I'm just doing like a basic, simple thing. Okay, a basic, simple math here. So $95 every 2 weeks into your 401k, 40 years. You're going to work it anyway. Some people start working at 16, 15. Some people don't stop working to 60, 65. But I'm just simply doing from 18 to 58, just the 40-year math. Just 40 years. And the total would actually be $1,054,566.15. So yes, you, me, and anyone else, we can all be millionaires if we really, really want it. Okay, guys, that is my quiz for today. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, okay? And if I have helped you in any way, please share. Thank you so much for watching.